boy Rich Knott.
Yo, I'm Brock Landers.
And this is Chop It Up Hip Hop. And today we in a chop shop. We live on IG, 2IG Live. So what up, Brock?
Yo, what up?
You know what I mean? And we doing a quick album review. You know what I mean? Right. Few albums dropped recently.
Some joints dropped, right?
Yeah. Well, let's get into a few albums out the way real quick. Nori dropped a couple of weeks ago. What it's called, 5E? 5E. And what you know what that represents?
I think it's apartment number.
Yeah, it's apartment number. They said represent.
We both grew up in apartment buildings. We didn't know this.
Yeah,
man.
but they said it's more than that. They saying all the well, not all, but a lot of quote unquote great rappers came from apartment 5E. I think they said he was 5E. I think Jay was 5E. I think was it Fab 5E? It was a couple of like 5E connection.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I heard. That's why. Cool. Yeah, that's why he called it 5E. You know what I mean? What's up, man? Strong arm management was good. Got told shouting us out right now. Know what I mean? On live. Word. But yeah. So like Nori, what you thought of the album? What you thought of 5E?
I wasn't impressed.
You wasn't impressed?
No. I don't know. I liked No Reason. I really like that song. He should make that a single.
And that's when you talk about the social media and everything. People are addicted to their phones.
Well, I tell you about this. What I liked about it, though, he was actually, I think every song he was actually like trying to talk about something. It wasn't like the Nori where he's just like spitting nonsense.
Yeah.
He was actually like, I think he stepped up like his content-wise. I'm not going to say lyrical because it wasn't like he was using punchlines, but content-wise, he definitely stepped it up. I just didn't agree with the production, some of the guest verses, but, you know, he's doing this podcast thing now, so I wasn't expecting to hear a hot album, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion.
I mean, I don't know if you count Uncle Buck or whatever that album.
Drunk Uncle?
Drunk Uncle. I don't know if that was an album or mixtape. I didn't like it, at all. But before that, Student of the Game was good. That's what I told everybody. That was good.
That was hard.
He had Pete Rock, Large Professor doing beats. Like Student of the Game was a hard album. That was a hard album. You know what I mean?
Hard.
So I thought maybe he's gonna do something like that. And he was talking about stuff on Student of the Game too.
Yeah, he was.
See, the thing I don't like when Nori, I don't like him rhyming over, I don't want to say popular beats, but that's the only way I'm gonna put it. Like the trendy type sounds now. He doesn't sound right. He doesn't even sound comfortable on it. Not at all.
It doesn't.
So I was like, he should have had more large pro production, like the same production he had on Student of the Game.
Yeah.
He should have had again.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean?
Definitely.
What y'all think about it? Like Noreaga, if y'all heard it out there, let us know what y'all thought about 5E. You know what I mean? Yep. But yeah. So what else came out? Dave East dropped.
Karma 2?
Karma 2.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Karma 2.
For some reason, that slipped by me. Was that during my wedding? I don't know why.
Karma 2, probably before your wedding. Karma 2 came out.
That week was just hectic. Yeah, so I'll check in for that. What you think about it?
I thought it was way too many songs. It's like 18 tracks. I don't like certain artists should not put out.
Like you always.
I always say that certain artists you don't have that in you to put out stuff over 12 tracks. Like, and no disrespect to Dave East. I like Dave East, but
me too.
I don't think I think 18 was way too much. But it was pretty good. Like it's another thing I always say about Dave East. And this is what I was saying about Sky Zoo too. I want to hear them over different production.
Okay, that's fair.
Like Sky Zoo, I want to hear over different production. Dave East, I want to hear over different production.
Like, you know, it's funny that you say that because like a lot of Sky Zoo's production is like jazz sounding beats. Mm-hmm. I would like him and Dave East to flip. Yo, you know, I think it will work. Actually.
Yo, that's ill. Yeah. That's ill. I think that definitely. I think that will work.
Yeah, I think Dave East will sound hard over like the beats Sky Zoo picks, and then I think Sky Zoo will sound really good over Dave East production.
Nah, that's a good idea. Remember when y'all heard that first?
They should do a joint album together. That would be hard.
That'd be hard. Dave East and Sky Zoo.
You know when you heard it first. Don't steal it.
That'd be hard. But on Dave East's album, I like My Nigga's Dead, which is it's an interlude, but to me that's one of my standout tracks. One of my favorite tracks on there. My Nigga's Dead and Leveling Up featuring Fab. Fab went in. Like,
are we giving grades on these albums or nah?
we giving grades. So all right, so go back to Nori.
I'm gonna keep it funky because
Nori, what do you give 5E?
I was so unimpressed with these albums, except Dave East, because I didn't listen. That I didn't even take notes.
All right,
I was like, there's no need for notes on this. I give Nori probably a 4.
You give Nori a 4?
4 because, like I said, he stepped up the content level. The production, it's just like you say, he tried to do what's trending now.
Yeah.
Which isn't my style. I'm not gonna sit there and say it's bad, but it's not my style. And like I said, no reason. The only song I think of on top of my head that I liked. I think I liked 3 songs from the album, 3 or 4 maybe, but no reasons like.
So a 4 represents what again? Remind the listeners. Shout out to Asha Day. Was good. Jiggy June.
What up,
Jiggy June checked in.
I think it's is it Come On Son?
Is a Come On Son, a 4?
Yeah, I think that. Or just disappointed. It was one of those. I gotta go back to that episode.
All
I
right.
write this down. I need the chart in front.
Yeah,
of
you
me.
need the chart. So on a 1 to 10, Brock said he giving Nori 5E album a 4.
I'll give it a 4.
And I think I'm gonna give it. Yeah, I think I give it a 4. Yeah, I wasn't impressed. Right. Like I like a few. So I like the Big Chain song.
Okay.
With Fat Joe, Big Chain.
It wasn't like songs that where I got pissed off. I'm like, oh, what the? You know
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not feeling this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Nori, I give a 4, maybe a 4.5.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Dave East, like I said, album, project, whatever you want to call it, because some people saying that's just a mixtape to the other comments. Right. So whatever you want to call it. On a 1 to 10, I think I give East. I think I give it a 6.
A 6. Okay.
I give it a 6.
6 is good.
6.5. Yeah.
6 is decent.
Yeah. Right, it's decent East.
Yeah.
Like I just expect more. Like in my mind, I hold East at a higher plateau.
Especially the hype he gets.
Yeah. I think he has it in him.
Yeah, I do too.
I really do. I just need to see him over different production. You know what I mean? Right. So yeah, Dave East. Let us know what y'all think out there too. Like about these albums. So all right. So that's Dave East and Nori. All right. Now getting into who just dropped? Travis Scott. Astroworld. Now usually me and Brock agree. Most of the time I would say we agree when it comes to albums and songs. There was a few stuff in the past we really didn't agree on. Where he thought Sky Zoo album was better than what's the dude name I was repping? I forgot his name from Chicago.
Vic Mensa.
Yeah, Vic Mensa. I said Vic Mensa album was better. We let the people discuss. Brock came back and won. As far as the votes go, most of the people that heard that episode agreed with Brock over me. You know what I mean? So I give him that.
When we disagree, it's not really a huge disagreement.
Yeah, it's not a huge disagreement. But this one, I think it might be a little huge because Brock making it seem like he doesn't like the album at all, and I like the album. And I'm not Travis Scott. Okay, I'm gonna break down to Travis Scott. Now, Travis Scott never really been on my radar, and I always go in everything with an open mind. So I'm like, I'm gonna listen to the Travis Scott, see what all the hype is about. I really like the album. Like, I really like it. I listened to it today for the first time. I listened to it like 4 times already. I like the album. 17 tracks out of 17. What is it? 17 tracks. Yeah, 17 out of 17 tracks. It's easily 10 to 11 that I truly do like, that I will play again. Like at least 11. And the tracks that I didn't pick on my tracks that I really like aren't trash. I say it maybe 2 tracks I would say is trash on there that I would be like, I don't want to hear at all. The other tracks I just like, I'm not feeling it. But Travis Scott, he shocked me. I was shocked, pleasantly shocked. Like, oh shit, like
right. So
you don't agree?
So now let me ask you this: would you check for his earlier stuff now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and check because I think this is his 4th album. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan, or for one, I gotta hear his earlier stuff, but I'm a fan of this album. Okay. I will say that.
All right.
I like the feel, but the only issue I have with it is that I know I'm gonna get pissed when award shows come up and they put it in the hip hop category.
Right.
Now this is the problem. I wouldn't call it hip hop.
I don't know what it is.
He has sprinkles throughout of some rap or say it again.
It's hybrid. Yeah. That's what a lot of his new stuff is. It's not hip hop. It's hybrid.
Yeah. So it's not singing. It's not. I mean, he has he has a few joints where he raps.
Does he?
Yeah. where he's actually rapping his bars. It's a straight flow of rapping.
That one's what went by me because I didn't hear any raps.
That's like Kanye's Life of Pablo. He barely raps, but then every now and then Kanye rapped on it.
Right.
So he does rap on the album, but it's more of and I hate to say this because I heard people saying this before, so I'm gonna sound. I hate to sound like everybody else, but it's a vibe. It's a feel.
Okay.
It's not singing R&B. It's not really rapping hip hop, but it's definitely a feel.
Right. I agree.
And it's a good feel.
I agree. To an extent.
All right.
The good feel.
Oh, okay. So let me just break down the songs that I do like on it real quick, because I actually took notes on this. That's to show you the fact that I really did enjoy the album. Okay, 17 tracks. All right. The first track, Stargazing, I like it. The beat, when it hits like 2 minutes and 47 seconds in, the beat switches up. I like it. It's like a Kanye style. There's a couple of songs where I'm gonna say it got that Kanye type feel.
Now, yeah, so
sounds like a Kanye type song.
I know you're saying it's a Kanye type feel,
yeah, but
he's been out for a while, so I know we talked about this off the air where you felt like maybe Kanye was actually borrowing his
That's what
style.
I heard, yeah.
Right. So,
but when I say a Kanye type feel, I'm talking about from Kanye starting from Yeezus on.
Oh, I got you.
Not nothing before Yeezus.
Right.
And somebody told me that before. They was like, yo, if you listen to Yeezus, they said that's all Travis Scott. They said listen to Travis Scott earlier work. Kanye, that's all Travis Scott, Yeezus, and Life of Pablo. A lot of stuff on Life of Pablo too. So that kind of makes me.
I believe it. Because he borrows a lot, Kanye, from a lot of people. I believe it.
So that's what I heard. I heard some of the songs was really Travis Scott already did the songs and gave it to Kanye for Yeezus. Like the flow, everything was already done.
Wow. Okay.
To the beat and everything. And
very, very believable.
Yeah, if that's true, then Kanye lose a lot of points for me. If that is true. Well, what Jiggy June said. He said, I never heard a Travis Scott album, but we'll check out this joint based on your recommendation.
He didn't hear mine yet.
Yeah, you ain't hear Brock recommendation, but all right. So that's the first song. Then the second song, I forgot what the second song called. I wrote it down. I can't even understand my own writing. But the second song I didn't like anyway. I put an X next to it. Second song I did not like at all. Yeah, X. I didn't even put no notes next to it. Number 3, Sicko Mode. I like that song featuring Drake. I like the song Sicko Mode. It's 5 minutes, 12 seconds. And the only thing I didn't like is that the beat switches up 3 times. Yeah. And to me, that didn't make no sense because you're trying to be too creative now. All 3 beats was good. You did, like, I had to make sure. I'm like, did it go to the next track? I'm like, we still in the same song? I remember that. Why would you switch up 3 times? That's ODing.
Yeah. Especially when you have a feature. You do that on the solo joint. You try to get creative and do a little something.
It throws you off. Like I didn't like the fact that they trying to be too creative, but it still was a good song.
Right.
But them 3 beats could have been separate songs. Yeah, they didn't have to do that. But that's another. I would say I don't know if Kanye started doing that around Yeezus. When did the albums before? Did Kanye switch up beats? Because he started doing that a lot. Yeezus moving on, so that could be from Travis Scott.
Oh man. Well, we didn't hear Travis Scott's early stuff either.
Gotta listen to it. Because Kanye's like known for that now, like switching up the beat.
I know, obviously a few people did that before. A few rappers they switch up the beat. It happened before, but if this is his MO, then Kanye definitely jacked.
Yeah. Because I don't remember Kanye doing it in earlier work. Graduation, late registration, college dropout. I don't remember all of a sudden the beat just switches up almost a whole new song.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeezus, he started doing that. But okay,
he borrows some Tyler Creator too a lot. Kanye a lot.
Oh man, June, what's going on? June, what's up with Kanye? Shout out to Sully, man. Sully just joined the chat. Shout out to Sully.
Yo,
Sully was good. All right. So the next song, number 4, R.I.P. Screw. I like that song. Great vibe. I love the feel. Screw? It's probably dedicated to him. Yeah. I gotta like really listen to it again, but it's like R.I.P. to Screw. I wouldn't call it hip hop, like a hip hop song, but I like it. Like I said, it's the feel of the song, the vibe. Know what I mean? Would you agree? Chop It Up mug. Yeah.
I agree.
Shameless plug. We got the merchandise stuff popping too. We gonna discuss all that. We working on something to get it to everybody. Give us a few. But yeah. So R.I.P. Screw. I like that. Stop Trying to Be God. I like that song. Once again, it's the feel, and I wouldn't call it hip hop or put it in the hip hop category. Just my opinion. What's the other one? No Bystanders. I didn't really care for that. You know what I mean? The hook reminds me of some Crime Mob, 3 6 Mafia, Little John type shit.
Yeah.
You remember that one? Oh, fuck up the club. It's like it just sounded dated.
I like 3
the hook.
6 though.
No, I like 3 6, but it just didn't sound right now.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one. Skeletons. I like that song. That's another song I like. Skeletons. I really like Skeletons. To me, it should have been longer. It's only 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Like, it's another song that reminds me of Kanye. Skeleton.
Okay.
It definitely reminds me of a Kanye song.
Right.
Wake Up is one of my favorite songs on there. Definitely a baby maker when he's talking about the pussy. Yo. Wake Up is gonna be the song when when you with your shorty, when you with your girl, wifey, whatever, jump off.
Right.
Put that Wake Up song after a couple of shots of Henny. Put on Wake Up. You know what I mean? That's one of my standout tracks. 5% Tent is another standout for me. They used the Goody Mob sample. Who's that? People through my way. I like that.
I like that song. I remember that.
Yeah, I like how he used that. The next song, NC-17. I like that song. Even though I'm not a big fan of 21 Savage at all, his verse was okay.
Right.
21 Savage verse was actually surprisingly okay. One of the things he said, one of the quotes was, your bitch, what'd he say? Your bitch gave the kid Cuddy, but I'm not signed to Ye. But listen, we talk about 21 Savage, Brock.
I know.
All right? We're not looking for those super lyrical. That for 21 Savage is better than anything I heard him say in the past.
I'll give him a pass.
Yeah, and then another thing he said, I nutted on her cheek. Her new name is Babyface.
Come on.
Yo, gotta love it.
Come on.
Yo, 21 Savage, that's okay with me. I'm all right with that. You know what I mean?
I see he's doing a lot of work in the community, though, 21 Savage.
21 Savage? Shout out to him for that.
He's doing a lot, so I got to give him props for that.
Listen, like when people do stuff for the community and everything, salute. It ain't always all about the music. And I mean, it's just, that's what we do. We break down music.
Yeah, we talk about the music aspect majority of the time, right?
My homie told me, he said, I'm downloading Wake Up now. Download that, man. You won't be disappointed. You a shorty won't be disappointed. You know what I mean? All right, so the next song, Astro Thunder. Once again, I love the vibe. It's just the whole vibe of the song. Love the vibe. Song after that, what is it? Yosemite. I'm not really feeling it, but it's not trash. That's what I said. Okay. That's a song like I'm not feeling, I'll pass on, but it's not, I wouldn't say, yo, it's trash. The song after that, Can't Say. I'm not feeling it either, but once again, it's not trash. I'm not mad at it. It's just one of them songs like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Who What is trash. I didn't like it at all. That's like I said, that's the only song I would truly say is trash. I don't want to hear it. It irritates my ears. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So I don't want to hear Who's What. It just sounds like all other BS out there. Butterfly Effect. Oh, actually, Butterfly Effect I didn't like at all either. I'm sorry. Pardon me. It's two songs back to back.
So this album's going on the nosedive right now.
Towards the end. Yeah. But he resurrects himself.
How many tracks?
That's it's 17 tracks.
Like you said, people ain't built for
They not. So 14 and 15. All right. So matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, let's take it back. From 12, starting at 12, Yosemite. Like I said, I'm not feeling that song, but it's not trash. But I'm not feeling it. Can't Say, I'm not feeling, but it's not trash. 13, 14, don't like it at all.
Okay.
Who What? 15, Butterfly Effect, don't like it at all.
The roller coaster's going downhill right now.
But it goes back up. Number 16.
Roller coasters have hill.
Number 16, Houston Fornication, like it. Like Houston Fornication, good song.
Okay.
Good song.
All right.
And then he ends it strong. He ends it, like I said, we talked about this in the past. Song placement is very important.
Yes.
how to start an album off, how to end the album.
Agreed.
He started off good. He ended it good. A song called Coffee Bean. I think Coffee Bean should be a single. The reason why he's not going to make a single, because it's not a popular type sound.
Oh, okay.
Coffee Bean.
What are the singles from this? Do you know? I don't even know.
I have no idea, because I never, he wasn't on my radar.
I'm pretty sure he has a single. He has to.
I'm pretty sure. He wasn't on my radar. I think it was Ty Dolla $ign or somebody said that he definitely needs to like either be Grammy nominated or win a Grammy for this album. I don't know about win a Grammy, but he should. Like I said, I really like the album. Let me know. Like Coffee Bean, that's the last song. Great way to end the album. Like I said, makes me look at Travis Scott in a different light, and I can hear Kanye once again on this too. And when I say I can hear Kanye on it, I don't want to be like, oh, he's biting Kanye, whatever. Who knows? But I think these two should do actually an album together. They would complement each other.
Probably already have.
It was called Yeezus. It was called Life of Pablo.
It was called what's the one that just came out? Yay.
Yeah, shout out to Rams. Rams just joined us.
Yo, Rams.
It was good, BK Rams.
The mug, yo.
Yeah. Rams was good, dude. Salute. So yeah, Rams, what you think about if you listen to a Travis Scott album? I really like it. But now we're gonna hear Brock's review on it.
What's your grade?
Oh, on the 1 to 10. All right.
Now, you broke it down pretty good.
Yeah, I listened to it 4 times today.
Oh, wow.
4 times I listened to it. I haven't done that in a while. First of all, it's better than Drake's album. Let me put that out there right now. Woo. And I know a lot of people are going to get mad at me, and I know Mac is probably going to write a 12-page letter to me about this. But I say that because a lot of people acting like Drake's album's the best thing right now. It's a lot of songs.
Every album that came out this year, people are saying it's the best freaking album.
That is true.
Every time a new album drops, oh, this is a classic. It's the best album of the year. It's like we have like 15 best albums of the year so far.
All right, now this is the only. Before I give a rating, I don't want to sound like I'm backing out, but I just want to say I'm not rating it as a hip hop album.
It's a hip hop show though,
so I shouldn't really rate it because it's like I said.
I'm gonna rate it.
It's hip hop sprinkled throughout it here and there, but it's not.
I'm gonna rate it.
All right. I'm gonna give. All right, it is what it is. On a 1 to 10.
Musically, just musically. What is it musically? Doesn't have to be hip hop rated. Rated as a musical album.
I'm gonna give it. My first time listening to it was today, and I listened to it 4 times. And out of 17 tracks, I really liked. Wait, hold on. Before I give it the rating, let me just, cause like I said, I wrote it down. I just want to make sure I get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not bad. Not bad.
9, 10, 11.
That's okay.
11 out of 17. And 2 are trash, and the other ones is just
you don't care for. Okay, so that's a decent album.
So
you liked more than half the album.
I give it a solid 7.
Okay.
Solid 7 or 7 or 7.5.
7 is a good album.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Impressive album. Okay.
Good album.
All right.
Good album.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The vibe that feels is good. I definitely enjoy Travis Scott.
Now, because you rated musically, my thing was, like I told you, I liked the production was tight. The production. But I can't listen to him. Like everything's auto-tune. He's not singing. He's not rapping. So it's like he's crooning on auto-tune. So after the third song, I totally shut his lyrics out, or I can't even say lyrics, his vocals out, and just listened for the beats. That was it. I just don't like him at all. Like as an artist, not at all. I think he's very good at picking beats and gives you a good feel, but I don't care to hear his voice on anything at all because he does nothing for me. He doesn't talk about anything.
He actually does say some stuff.
What? Just about fucking bitches and shit? That's it.
He says basically what Drake and Kanye say a lot. Or Drake says actually more.
Drake got punchlines and lyrics. He's spitting.
When he raps.
Which
is very rare.
Yeah.
He might be.
I just don't care for that whole auto-tune weirdo stuff. I just don't. Nah, it's not me. But the production, I would say the production was pretty good for at least a little more than half the album. I was like, okay, he knows how to pick a good beat. You know who I compare him to? A$AP Rocky. I don't like A$AP Rocky as an artist, but his first 2 albums I liked. I was like, he knows how to pick a good beat. But I don't give a fuck what he's saying out his mouth. Like, I really don't care to hear his vocals at all. I put him in this, like, the same category. But A$AP actually spits. Well, tries to spit. But, like I said, production was tight. I don't care for anything he has to say at all. So, I give the album a 5 because the production was that tight to me. I like the production. I thought it was pretty good.
All right.
So I give it a 5.
Give it a 5
but I'm not gonna rush to listen to the album again. You know what I mean? If you put it on when we're in the whip or whatever, I could vibe to it. But I don't think I'm gonna press play myself.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I said 7. I'm 7.5.
Okay.
It might go up. Like I said, it's my first day listening to it. I can't see it going down. Either it's gonna stay the same with me or it's gonna go up.
Right.
But as of now, I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
I mean, what y'all let us know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think it's a
production's tight. I don't know.
So you all right? Hold on.
I just don't care to hear anything that comes out of his mouth.
So you're not listening to not every rapper we listen to for lyrics, but they can still make a.
They could, but I don't, like I said, like I just don't like what he's saying. I tuned it out. Like I try listening to what he's saying, and I just don't like the whole auto-tune crooning shit. So after like the third, fourth song, I just tuned it out and listened for the beats. I just don't like what he's talking about. I don't like how he sounds. I don't like his style. I don't like nothing about him. But he's good at picking beats.
All right. Listen, it's just our opinion. That's Brock. I think Brock is gonna actually boost it up if he listens to it again.
I think giving it a 5 is too high, actually, just based on production.
Oh man! All right, so
because I'm just thinking like I'm giving it a 5 just based off the beats. That's like a high score, just a one portion of hip hop.
But it's not like the lyrics is terrible. It's not. Everybody's not lyrical. I always preach that you don't have to be lyrical
lyrics at all. Actually, like I said.
Well, when he raps it here and there, or when he's what is it? Melodies is it's not singing. It's
crooning. He's like crooning.
Kanye do the same thing.
Well, I criticize Kanye about that too.
I mean, listen. Let us know. Do you think Brock's rating is too low, or do you think mine's is too high? Let us know. Like we want your feedback, and email us, tweet us, whatever. Hit us on the DM and everything. Let us know. Like I want to know if I'm bugging. Maybe I'm bugging. Like I spoke to my man Mike Elliott today, and
listen, I'll say this. I don't think you're bugging because when the production's really good, not you in general. In general, you let the other shit slide. You know what I mean? Right. And I feel like that's what's going on with you right now.
But I'm not letting it slide. I know it's not lyrical, but I know it's not terrible. It's not like, oh my God, like 21 Savage album. Well, see, the production was bad on that too. But that other album we did, the lyrics was like really bad.
The flow was bad. Lyrics was bad. The beats was
Travis
bad.
Scott, the lyrics aren't bad. It's not like you're saying trash or you're really You know, it's a personal thing with me though. I'm gonna be real. I can't take anybody serious that uses auto-tune. I can't. That's why I never every song he used auto-tune.
I never liked the Kanye 808 album. I can't listen to that. I can't. I only like it when it's used as a chorus or like somebody comes to the end of the song.
808 was a good album.
What's his name? The Roger Troutman. Is that his name?
Roger Troutman.
When my days listened to it, I used to like that.
Zap
like
Band.
He used it as an effect. I don't like when people use it on a regular basis. I can't. I just it's something I can't do.
So you ain't like 808 album?
No, not at all. I told you that. I tried giving it a chance because you bigged it up.
What y'all think about that?
And I did not like 808s at all.
Yo, Rams, June, like, what do y'all think about Sully? It was good. Like, Toad, like, 808 album, I thought was a good album. My whole beef was I didn't like the fact that they was putting it in a rap category. He only rapped like maybe twice on it. Right. On Amazing. That's not even, I wouldn't even call that. That's still like, I'm amazing. Dun, dun, dun. He's not rapping. He's.
Yeah, it's crooning. I don't know what to call it.
I don't like that word, man. You make it sound bad.
Because Frank Sinatra used to croon, and Frank Sinatra's a legend. So we actually, you know what?
All right. So, all right. So the verdict is I'm giving Travis Scott album 7.5. By tomorrow, it might go. It might go to 8 for me. Right now, it's a 7. I'm giving it a 7. It might go to 8. It might go to 8. I forgot what we called what was a 7? 7.5. That was what did we for our ratings?
Well, 7 is impressive album, good album. It's a good album, solid album, solid. That's what
that was solid. 7.
8 is excellent. You know, a few mishaps from a classic. 9 is classic, and 10 is masterpiece.
Masterpiece. All right, so I'm gonna keep it 7.5.
7. Wow.
7.5.
So you got close to excellent. You got knocking on excellence door.
Yeah, if he took them 2 songs that I said is trash off,
right,
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, about like probably 4 songs that I could have did without, like, or whatever 3. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. All right, so that's Travis Scott. Like, the verdict is out. We want to see what y'all say. The next album we're going to discuss is Mac Miller. This is going to be quick for me. I actually took notes. I don't know why.
No notes on this.
Mac Miller album, Swimming. Rosenberg act like this album was phenomenal.
Did
great. Yeah. Rosenberg is a Rosenberg was stop it, man. Stop it. Stop. Just cut it out with all that. Anyway, Mac Miller, Swimming. First song I actually like. Come Back to Earth, the opening track. It's like
I liked it, but it dragged out to me.
I where's the beat? I was expecting a beat or a drum to the drum to come in. No, like I didn't like the fact that he did it like that, but it was a great melody and feel for an intro. Right. So I was kind of hyped. But after that, it goes downhill. Hurt Feelings. Another track that's like, what's the use? It got that, you could like do that 2-step vibe, Step in the Name of Love to it. But he doesn't sound right. All right, listen, if you're going to have them cool vibes, them real cool vibes, you can't be sounding real dead and dry on it.
No, you just sound cool and smooth.
He sounds like
depressed or something.
By the track 7, I was ready to go to sleep.
Dude, I was at
actually
4.
before that, yeah.
I was at 4, and I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, Mac Miller.
Can I just say this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, Mac Miller, you just need to go back to your old school hip hop when you was a straight hip hop head, when you were heavily influenced by Tribe, and you were spitting. The last few albums, you were on some depressing, slow, instrumental bullcrap, man. You need to go back to the Kids, your mixtape Kids. You need to go back to that, and don't give me that. Oh, you gotta move forward stuff. No, like you're not even a rapper no more. You're a hybrid now. You're a hybrid artist.
Yeah.
Depressing ass music. You're trying to croon and sing.
Go back to spit like on Knife Wonder album. The Wonder, I think it was the Wonder Years or another Knife Wonder where he was really spitting Mac Miller.
He was on Rhapsody, one of her old
Static
albums.
Selected too. He was on that.
Oh, Static Selected.
He was spitting.
He was on the old Rhapsody album. He was spitting. It's just, you need to go back to that. Now he's just on some other weirdo stuff. Yeah,
Mac Miller, like, you need to take it back quick, fast. But all right, so Hot Feelings, What's the Use? It's cool. Perfecto, Self Care, Wayne. All these songs. Yeah, the only song if I had to pick out one standout track was 2009. That's the only song where it sounds like he had some feeling, like some life, like he wasn't all depressed or drugged up. But 2009 and the last song, So It Goes, was slightly decent. But it's 13 tracks. Out of 13, let's just say I like 2. And I'm not going to say the other tracks were trash. It just gives me a real depressed feeling.
Yeah, I just feel like if you were to put this, like if you would split these songs up with other albums, like when you were spitting, doing some hip hop stuff, they probably would have been decent because it was a change of pace type of song.
Yeah.
But you can't do whole albums like this. Even the last album was like a love album, and then the one before that, it's the same stuff, man. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, so on a 1 to 10, we done with Mac Miller. On a 1 to 10, I'm giving Mac Miller album a 3. 2. Matter of fact, I might have to give it a 2.5, 2.5.
Yeah, I'm in the same ballpark as you, actually.
Yeah, like a 2.5.
3 is Come On Son. I want to give him a
3 is Come On Son or 4 is Come On Son?
3.
So 4 was what?
I think 4 was Needs Improvement.
Maybe.
Because 5 was Needs Improvement. 4 was Disappointed. 3 was Come On Son. 2 was Laughable. And 1 was Trash. This is trash to me. I don't want to give it a 1.
I'm gonna give it a 2 because I don't think I could listen to this before 21 Savage album, and we gave 21 Savage a 1. So this is compared to 21 Savage, this is much better.
All right, so it's 2. Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a
2, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. All right, so that's for Mac Miller. Next album, YG's album. What is it called? Stay Dangerous.
Stay Dangerous.
YG new album. Shout out to Mike Elliott, just joined. You know what I mean? The live joint was good.
What up, Mike?
Nigga, Mike was good.
What up?
So Mike, what you think about Travis? On a 1 to 10, what would you give Travis Scott album? Because I know me and you discussed it earlier too. Brock ain't really feeling it. I gave it a 7.5. You know what I mean? Let us know what you think. What you think about the album, Mike? You know what I mean? But yeah, he listened to it.
Oh, all right.
Man was discussing it earlier. He listened to the album. You know what I mean? On a 1 to 10, Mike, what you give it? You know what I mean? Yeah, YG album. This is gonna be short. 15 tracks. Out of 15 tracks, I would say I like the Slay featuring Quavo. I actually do like that track. Slay featuring Quavo. 2 Brazy featuring Mosey. It was okay. And Deepen in Rap, I like. So track 9, 11, and 13 out of 15. So I basically would have to give it a 2.
Oh shit!
I have to give it a 2. It's 15 tracks, I only like 3.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, real quick, hold on. Mike said it was good. Brock, he said he give it a solid 9. Woo, almost a 10. He said. Oh, yo, Brock, easy. A 10 is what we call a masterpiece. A 9 is a classic. So are you saying he running down the songs? All the songs he running down is the same songs I like. He said Feeling, R.I.P. Screw, Sicko Mode. Yeah, Sicko Mode. That's my joint. R.I.P. Screw is my joint too. Wake Up. Yo, the feel is so good that I got past the.
But a 9, listen, a 7's not a bad score. 7's a good album.
You like Nobody? I didn't really care for Nobody. I think that was the ones I heard.
You don't have to give it a 9. 9's a classic.
9 means classic, Mike. You might want to. Are you still standing by that rating? 9. You said 9, almost a 10. 10 is classic. 10 is masterpiece. 9 is classic, and the 8 is excellent. 8 is excellent.
Mishap some classic.
Yeah, I don't know if Mike is gonna stand by that rating. Yeah, but yeah. So back to YG real quick. All right, the funny part about YG album, and I actually thought Still Brazy, the 2016 album, I actually thought that was pretty good. Like, it was decent.
Okay.
Like that YG album. So I went into listening to it with an open mind. He has a crew track on there, right? I don't know if you listened to the whole thing. Now, I'm saying it right now. It's called Big Bang. Now, it got big names on it. It got 2 Chainz, Big Sean, and Nicki Minaj. Yo, I'm saying this right now. This might be the worst rap collabo with big names on it of all time. I'm not lying. Everybody's verse was equally bad. I'm not lying.
Yo, with all those big names, I guarantee that was a single. We gotta look that up. There's no way he did not make that a single. I'm about to YouTube it now.
Yo, listen. If y'all you can think of any. No, it's been a lot of collabos over the years in hip hop, so it's too many collabos. I'm talking about collabos with big names, big name collabos. This is by far the worst big name hip hop collabo in rap history. Not one verse on there was good.
Oh, it comes right up.
And Nicki, if you had to pick who had the best verse, it would have been Nicki, but her verse wasn't even. Like, it's bad.
There is a video.
They got a video for it? Oh, God.
I said that he's not going to put all those big names and not make it a single.
That has to be, yo. How can I listen to it? I was like, all right, I don't like the beat. I
can't play the audio on here.
Yeah. I was like, I don't like the beat. I don't like the hook. But I thought, like, somebody's going to have a verse that stands out. Right. Somebody, because it's a big collabo record. Right. Somebody's going to have a verse that shocks me. Not even Big Sean. Like, everybody's verse to me was equally bad. Like, it's amazing.
And this is from the new one or the?
This is from the new album.
Right.
This is on the new album.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's called Big Bang. So, all right. So back to YG. 15 tracks. I like 3 songs out of 15, maybe 4. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay, that's a come on, son.
A 3. Yeah.
All right. So.
Because the other songs, real quick, the other
ahead.
songs, I'm not this like the other. What is it? 11 songs I didn't like. I'm not gonna say they're well. It was a couple that was horrible, but I'm not gonna say like they was horrible. It's just that I didn't get it. It didn't grasp me. I couldn't feel it. I'm like, I don't feel this.
Same here.
I couldn't feel it.
Same here. I just listened to it and I was like, yo, there wasn't like one song in me that I was like, I like this song. It was like a couple songs that I was able to tolerate. But there was no songs that I was like, I like this song. There was none.
So you got to take notes. Cause I'm curious what
know.
songs you probably would tolerate. I wonder if it's the same 3 that I actually.
I probably, that's the thing. I didn't take notes because I was so uninterested listening to it. I was like, I'm not even gonna take notes on this.
Mike said, "It's a vibe. It's there." Wait. Oh, Stop Trying to Be God. Yeah, I like that song. Stop Trying to Be God. That's one of my favorites.
He's standing by his 9.
He said, Mike, we want to know, are you standing by your rating, 9? You calling it a classic? Because that's how we rating it. Like 9 means classic, 10 means masterpiece. Only a few people get that. Shout out to Raekwon, Cuban Links, Purple Tape. Masterpiece. That got a 10. Yeah, I want to know if you still calling it a 9, because Mike Elliott, he's an R&B dude. Now, I mean, he do R&B, right. So maybe that's why, but it's still not R&B. He knows real R&B, right, so it's still not R&B. It's like it's like I say, I don't know what to call it. They got to get a category for that, because everybody's doing it. So when they do award shows, it has to be a category for just that type of. Because the thing about Travis Scott, which I kind of respect in a way, it's a little bit of very little, but it's a pinch of rap.
Right.
I wouldn't call it hip hop, but rap. It's a pinch. It's some trap. Some
of that EDM weirdo stuff.
EDM. It's some R&B ish, but not really R&B.
Right.
It's a little bit of everything.
Right.
But it feels good. It feels good.
All right.
It feels good. Shout out to who just joined here. Mr. Motion Picture was good. Mike said, let me see. In comparison to what album or just stands alone? Here we go. Mike getting technical. Just this album. We're not comparing it to his other albums. I don't really know about his other albums, and we're not comparing it to nobody else's album. Just this album. Do you stand by calling it a classic? We're giving you the opportunity right now to knock it down. It feels like Dark Twisted Fantasy to me. Nah, Mike, you just lost me. Now you just lost me. Yeah. Dark Twisted Fantasy is a masterpiece. I mean, it's a great Phil Travis Scott album. He said the caliber, like, he said, oh, like, it feels like, all right, he's trying to say it feels like it's his version of Dark Twisted Fantasy, that caliber. Mr. Motion Picture said, what album? We talk about Travis Scott. Album. What's it called again?
Astroworld.
The new.
And I got to do my wide.
Yeah, the new Travis Scott album we was talking about, right, as of right now. But hold on. Astroworld, yeah. Yeah, we do live from now on. We got to just, I guess, focus on one album, because everybody say Travis Scott is the big album right now, so it's a lot of hype around it. But I think it lives up to the hype. I like the album. But all right, so Brock is about the YG album.
Okay. All right, so before I listened to the new one, I went back and listened to his first one because I never heard it before.
Okay.
And I know his first one always had critical acclaim. And after Nipsey Hussle's joint, which blew me away, which I think is the best album of the year so far, I was like, you know what? He might have something. Maybe the critics are right. So I was like, before I listen to the new one, let me listen to the first one, because everybody was saying how classic it was. Listen to the first one. Was not impressed at all. Gave that like a 3. So I was like, oh, man, if people thought this was hot, let me listen to the new one. Not impressed. It was probably worse.
Wow.
It was probably worse. So I give that a 2. I have nothing else to say about it. I was not impressed at all.
So you're giving it a 2?
A 2.
All right. He gives YG a 2. I give YG.
Nothing for me. Nothing for me.
I give YG a 3.
You know what? I don't know what it is. Because I know sometimes me and you don't gravitate towards West Coast music as much. Because this is not how it but
Except for Kendrick.
The
Game.
Nipsey,
the Game.
like they do something where it's not. It doesn't sound like East Coast, but it doesn't sound so. I don't know. It just sounds like they have an ear for good music. It doesn't have to sound like him. YG sounds like I have to pick like a West Coast sounding beat where like the same old type of like remedies are used. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's like the same type of like tricks are being used in the beat, the same sounds.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like where the Game, Kendrick, Nipsey, they just picking a hot beat. It doesn't matter how it sounds or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about like he's talking about something too, but I really don't care for it. So I give it a 2. You
give it a 2. I give YG a 3. Let's see what they still talk about. Somebody, I forgot, the comment already went up. Somebody said Travis Scott album feel like it's all over the place. Mike said he got solid joints. He gave a full album. Not just not the 7-Eleven Slurpee Quickie Mart projects of recent. I like the way you put that. I like that. That's true. I think I agree with you, Mike. I don't think it's a classic. I think you kind of ODing with that, but that's just my opinion. But I think it's a very good album, very very good album, and I'm not mad if it gets nominated. And I think it's definitely top 5 so far this year. Yeah, all right. I mean, so let's see. Anybody else? I guess nobody else really heard it since it just
dropped.
It just dropped today.
No, Friday.
Oh, it dropped Friday.
Right, last Friday. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna check for it now.
Yeah, they're gonna check for it because Rams must have not heard it because I know Rams would have been all over with what he had to say. He ain't leave a comment. June told me he ain't listened to it yet, but he says he's gonna definitely. I can't wait for dudes to listen to it.
Right.
I want to.
The production was tight. I ain't gonna lie. I was impressed by the production.
See, this is what Brock saying. The production's tight, so the auto tunes really piss you off that much because you can't say the lyrics was bad. They wasn't.
It's not lyrics. It's not lyrics.
All right, so what he's doing. All right, so if it wasn't auto-tuned on that, what he's doing, which is still not spitting, even though he has joints on there where he do rap, but it's a few. So what you talking about? I know that whole other thing. If it wasn't auto-tunes on it, how would you rate it then? How would you?
I don't know. I gotta hear it. I have to hear it. It's just his style of whatever he's trying to do. It falls on deaf ears. I just don't like his style. I don't know what he's talking about.
I always told you, Brock is harder than me when it comes to.
I just don't. I don't care I don't care to hear any of his vocals ever again in my life.
Yo, Brock is totally against Travis Scott album. That's the main topic right now.
I just don't like. As an artist, I'm not feeling him.
Not feeling him as an artist.
Maybe let me go back to his first joints and listen to it so I get a better understanding of who he is as an artist. But I didn't get that from this album.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna definitely do. I'm gonna go back to Mike. You ever or anybody ever listen to like Travis Scott old stuff? Well, like I said, he wasn't on my radar.
Because when he used to be on Grand Hustle, right? Or no?
I have no idea.
I know he dropped a single a while back with T.I. in it, and I was like, "Yo, this guy's trash." You know what I mean? Like it's something about it. I don't know.
You sure it was Travis Scott?
It was him. Yeah. The name of the song was Upper Echelon. Something like that.
I think I remember that. I'm gonna definitely go back and listen to his. I'm gonna listen to his early work now. I'm gonna definitely go back and listen to his early work because this album, I'm giving it thumbs up. I like it. I will be listening to it tomorrow. I will be in the gym rocking to it.
See, I don't give it thumbs up. I give it the wave, the airplane.
The wave.
The airplane.
Like I said, besides Butterfly Effect, and Who's What. Those are the two joints that I think are terrible, for lack of a better word. But everything else, like, I'm basically feeling almost like, yeah, Skeletons is my joint. Skeletons, Wake Up, 5% Tent, Sicko Mode, R.I.P. Screw, Stop Trying to Be God. Okay, Uncle Jew 718 said, good album.
Okay.
Good album. I think it's a little better than good. I think it's a little better than good. I'm not gonna say great, but I think it's like that in between. I think it's I would say really good. I think it's a really, really good album. Okay. That's like in between good and great.
Yeah.
I'm making up my own stuff. I mean, fuck it. I think it's in between. I gotta sit with it a little more tomorrow and everything. It might go up my rating.
Did he put the book on?
Oh, he got the book out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking at Prodigy, My Infamous Life, his book. It's on iTunes now, Apple Music.
Yeah, it's on Spotify too, I think now.
The audio version of the book.
Audio version. Yeah. R.I.P. to P, man. Yeah. R.I.P. to Sean Price.
I was just gonna say
Sean Price.
3 years to the day.
3 years to the day he passed.
My favorite rappers ever. If you're talking about straight lyrics, I think he's a top 10 lyricist. If you're talking about straight MC lyrics, rest in peace to Sean Price. Like, very few people could say about rappers that they got better as they got older, and he was definitely better.
Yeah, Sean Price.
Every time he heard something new, he was just going in.
Okay, Uncle Drew 718 said the production fits the name and the theme of the album.
What?
What? Confused.
Explain.
Astroworld. The production fits the name and the theme of the album. Astroworld. Can you explain that, Uncle Juice? I'm kind of lost. Astroworld. All right. Oh, that's new?
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. Capadonna got a new album out. I gotta check that out. Shout out to Cap.
So does Silk the Shocker.
Okay. Man. Silk the Shocker just dropped the album.
That just threw me off.
What's the name of Silk the Shocker album?
It's hold on, I can go back to it. It will all make sense. It will all make sense later.
That's the name of the Silk the Shocker album?
Yeah. Dude, come on, man.
No Limit? He's under No Limit?
Shocker World Entertainment.
Wow. Silk the Shocker was never rapped on beat.
What's the point of it?
He was always off beat. I wonder if he's on beat now. I'm curious.
What's the point of coming out of the album? Like,
he still got fans out there.
Certain people, there's no point.
Mike Elliott said top 5 albums of this year is Nipsey, Cole, Travis, Rhapsody, and J-Rock.
Rhapsody was last year.
Rhapsody was actually last year, Mike. Rhapsody was last year.
The best album of the year, actually.
Yeah. Did we?
I did.
I think you did. I forgot what I gave. Was it Jay I gave? Or?
I think you gave Kendrick maybe.
Kendrick maybe, yeah. Yeah, Rhapsody was definitely an official album, but that was last year. I agree with you with the Nipsey. I agree with you with the Travis. J-Rock, top 5 so far? Yeah.
I like J-Rock, but no. I like Royce's better.
Royce the 5'9".
I like Nipsey's better.
Conway.
Oh, Kanye's was hard.
Conway's joint was hard.
Who else?
Mayhem Lauren dropped one, right?
Mayhem.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Mayhem because he's dropping nothing but heat lately.
Yeah.
Last couple years.
I'm still waiting for Uncle Juice 718 to. I need to understand the production fits the name and the theme of the album. What does that mean? I'm trying to understand this. It's called Astroworld. Like, I'm trying to understand.
I know the Houston Astros. He's from Houston. The Astros are a baseball team.
But Astros is out of space. It's out in space. It's a spaced out album. I gotta take some edibles.
Those on deck.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to get some vape pen and listen to it. It's probably gonna even make it even better.
Yeah, you'll definitely like it a lot more.
Yeah, because I was feeling it straight sober. Tomorrow I'm gonna crack some Hennessy and I'm gonna listen to it again. It might go up to 8.
Yeah.
Hennessy makes everything sound better. Hennessy and vape. You know what I mean? But yeah, we about to wrap this episode up though. I'm just trying to.
Good looking out, everybody tuned in on live.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna make an announcement ahead of time, like we going live at such and such time, such and such day, so everybody could chime in. We got an episode we're gonna do too in the future, with what we talk about, the top 10 lyricists of all time.
A tough one. I gotta do a lot of homework.
Lyricists, not top 10 rappers, because that's a broad statement. If you're just saying like a rapper could mean like anything, like top 10 lyricists of all time.
For this one,
yeah, this is gonna be good.
Talent.
This is gonna be good.
Music. Because then there's people that could spit their ass off, and I don't even like any of their music. It's like really gotta dig deep.
That's the thing.
It's gonna be tough. There's too many rappers. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one.
That's gonna be a tough one, but we're gonna get it, because you could do your top 10 lyricists, then you could do just top 10 rappers.
Right, and that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother, yeah. Because there's people that really can't spit as good as the other dude, but they got better albums, better songs.
Yep.
They know how to make songs. So, yo, man. But before we end the episode, I gotta know what Uncle Juice. Okay, here goes Uncle Juice 718. The sounds of production sounds like outer space.
Okay.
I figured that's what you meant. Okay.
That's what you said.
The sounds. Okay, all right. The sounds and production sounds like outer space. The sounds and production sounds like outer space. All right. I mean, it kind of got that spacey, I guess you could say, a little bit. It just feels good to me. Like the album just feels good. I wouldn't even say it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Far as sometimes he raps, sometimes he just do the melody.
But he had a basic sound.
Yeah, he had a basic. Yeah. I don't think it was all over the place.
Nah.
It's a basic feel good. He says stars, cosmos, and etc. Okay, Uncle Juice.
What's those the name of the songs?
Nah, he's just. He say it's spacey. It's out of space. All right. You was high when you was listening to it, or you was sober? I need to know this. I definitely was sober, and I just was feeling a vibe. But I'm gonna definitely vape something tomorrow and re-listen to it, revisit the album. But yeah, what other albums is coming out soon? There's a couple of projects that's coming out soon.
There is some joints. I'm trying to think. Today is something's coming out. Oh, Nicki Minaj should be coming out soon. I heard she delayed it again though.
She delayed it again?
Something about she can't get a sample clear for Tracy Chapman. Now I hope it ain't the same sample that Nice and Smooth and other people used already.
Uncle Juice said maybe it's the weed.
Yeah, it definitely is.
All right, so Nicki got an album coming out. I don't know if y'all looking forward to that.
It's called Queen.
Queen. All right.
You know what? I gotta listen to all her albums because I'm gonna be funky with you. I never listened to any of her albums as a whole.
You never listened to a Nicki Minaj album?
As a whole.
Whoa. Y'all hear this?
Am I missing out?
Y'all hear this?
Am I missing out?
I'm not gonna say you're missing out, but
okay,
as a hip hop journalist and podcaster, she's one of the biggest acts since the last 8-10 years. She's been like one of the biggest acts in hip hop. You gotta admit that. You didn't listen to one Nicki album?
Not in full, no.
She only got what?
3, 4?
3? I think 3.
That's it?
I think she only got 3 albums.
8 years? When was her debut dropped? What was that? 2010 or earlier?
She might only
or later.
Maybe 4 is pushing it. I think she has 3 albums.
Hold on.
Because the Pink Print was the last album, right? I think that was her 3rd album.
All right, hold on a second. Am I missing out?
You're not missing. She got some singles.
I know that. Obviously,
some album
you
cuts.
Hear it everywhere you go.
No. I'm not talking about the singles. I don't like the singles that's actually on the radio. I'm talking about the album cuts that.
Okay, I see.
That's better than the commercial singles. Like she got some album cuts. I don't care for her singles. I can't say I like a whole album. That's for sure.
Yeah, Pink Friday dropped 2010.
Okay.
So And then Pink Friday Roman Reloaded, which is the worst name in freaking album history, came out 2 years later. But that wasn't even a real album, right? That was a remix.
Yeah. How many albums she got?
1, 2, and then Pink Print was 2014. This would be number 4.
Yeah, she only got 3 albums. That's crazy.
In 8 years. Wow.
Only 3 albums.
So that's coming out. She's waiting for a Tracy Chapman thing to be cleared, sample. Please don't sample Fast Car.
You said don't sample that?
It's already been done mad times. Nice and Smooth did it. With sometimes around slow.
Yeah.
Other people did it. And if that's a sample she's waiting to be cleared, don't fuck up that shit. Please don't fuck up a good sample.
I'm gonna say this. Everybody knows I'm not a Nicki fan. I'm not a fan of her music, but I'm not gonna say I'm looking forward to it. But I am curious, and I will listen to it the day it drops.
She has to come with it, this one.
Because I think she really has something to prove.
That's why I'm gonna listen to this one.
Yeah.
Because you got something to prove. You better come with it.
Yeah. But then I got kind of scared when I heard them first singles. Barbie Things was trash. I started liking
Chun-Li. I like
Chung-Li. I like Chung-Li. And she rhyming fine on Chung-Li. I got no beef with Chung-Li. Barbie Things was trash. They came out the same time, the same day. Barbie Things was straight trash.
I'm not mad at Chung-Li.
And I like her verse on a song she got with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Her verse is good on that.
Oh, is it? I didn't even listen to that.
Nah, her verse is good. Like, I don't need no friends. That song is not even bad, truthfully. Like I said, I give props what props do, and I don't care for Tekashi music at all. But I don't need no friends is actually it's a decent song, and Nicki verse was good. It surprised me. So
all right. It should be coming soon. And
yeah,
I think that's it. That's all I know of off the top of my head. The album's dropping this next couple of weeks, whatever.
All right, so that's what it is then. So until nothing else needs to be said.
As usual, you catch us on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, YouTube, Spotify.
Yep.
Tweet us at Chop It Up Hip Hop. Tell us what you feel about our reviews or whatever the case may be. How much you like our show, how much you hate our show. Tweet us.
How great Travis Scott album is.
How great it is. A classic. IG. Hit it with you.
Rich_Notch. You can follow me at Rich_Notch. NOTCH.
There you go. And I'm Chop It Up _ Brock. BROCK.
Yes,
IG.
yes. So.
Oh, and we have a Snapchat now.
Oh, yes.
Chop It Up Hip Hop.
And we're going to have the merchandise coming soon. I know a lot of people asking for shirts, hats, coffee mugs.
Got coffee mugs.
We're getting that together. That's in the wheels is in motion. We're getting that together for y'all.
All right. Cool,
so like we always say, until next time, stay fit and keep it hip hop.
Peace.
Chop, chop.